Hello guys and everyone, welcome to another Garry's Mod video. In this video I wanted to discuss my opinion on some other Valve games and why I don't really play them and do not want to play them. So as you probably know, I am a very big Half-Life fan, and I believe that the Half-Life series, the Half-Life universe, really is the best gaming series ever made, and it is also my favorite Valve game series of all time. However, as you know, Valve of course made other gaming series. I mean, you have Portal, you have Counter-Strike, you have Left 4 Dead, you have other stuff. I don't know, you have like Day of Defeat Source, Team Fortress 2 and stuff like that. But, well, the thing is, I didn't really like them. Well, the only other game series I like from Valve is Portal, but that's about it. Only Half-Life and Portal, right? Because what I, for example, really hate is Team Fortress 2 and Counter-Strike. Like, these are the two my most disliked series. I just feel so much contempt, towards them. I really kind of look down, on the player base of Team Fortress and Counter-Strike because, I mean, first of all, Valve did not even make these. Valve just purchased these, but they did not make them, first of all, and second of all, Team Fortress 2 is just cartoonish, kinda, bullshit game. Counter-Strike is full of very, just, a lot of just, like, sweaty, toxic tryhards, I don't enjoy Counter-Strike anymore. I used to like Counter-Strike, but I don't, and the player base of Counter-Strike is fucking terrible. I hate, the player base of Counter-Strike, and I hated the player base of Team Fortress 2, and I hate the games as well. I mean, Team Fortress 2, what is it? Cartoonish, immature-looking game, with microtransactions. It started as a gold source mod for Half-Life 1. Counter-Strike, what is it? Counter-Strike used to be decent before CSGO fucking ruined it with skins. And CS2 made it even worse, I mean, CSGO at least kinda felt grounded in reality, like kinda dark and gritty. CS2 is just colorful, cartoonish. I mean, I get it, Valve is trying to compete with Valorant, right? That's why they had to make CS2 feel less serious than CSGO, because CSGO felt like an adult game, meanwhile CS2 is meant to be like for everyone, because they're trying to pull all of the young kids from playing Valorant into playing CS2, and obviously it is a corporate strategy, right? And I fucking hate Valorant. I probably hate it even more than two of these combined. But I just think they, the problem is these two communities, both Team Fortress and Counter-Strike, they do not appreciate what gave them their life, Half-Life. I mean, do you think the average TF2 or CS2 fan knows what Half-Life is? Of course they don't, and they don't give a shit, and they couldn't give less of a shit, They don't know that they started as obscure mods for the original Half-Life from 1998, All they care about is skins and immature memes and just absolutely abhorrent communities, I mean, Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 is like a really cool, community. It feels serious, it's extremely interesting, it's more, well, you could say I don't really like multiplayer FPS games, and you would be right, I honestly hate multiplayer FPS. But not because of the concept, but because of usually the communities. But like, for me, I just don't even like the concept. I mean, it's not even true Valve blood. The same goes for Left 4 Dead 2. TF2, CS2, and L4D2 are fan-made. Alright? Valve did not make these. These are community-made modifications that Valve just purchased because of corporate money-making practices. And Valve doesn't even care about the community anymore. They only care about making money from CS2. I mean, you don't see modern Gabe Newell talking about anything else than just CS2, 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 CS2. I don't give a shit about CS2. Fuck CS2, man. It's fucking shit. I played it and I hate it, man. Well, I mean, technically it's talking about Steam Machine and whatever, but like, I more recommend, you know, like modern Valve news and stuff like that are nothing but CS2 and Steam Machine. I obviously would much rather play CS2 than TF2. I fucking despise TF2 the most out of these, you know. I despise TF2, like I absolutely do. The community is cringe, the memes are cringe, the game is fucking horrible, you know, cartoonish, unrealistic, goofy ass, chump ass bullshit, you know. It is the game where some of the worst memes I've seen came from, and we can all blame the Gold Source Half-Life modding community. The only good Gold Source expansions that were not made 100% by Valve is Gearbox DLCs, you know, Opposing Force and Bullshit. And now these were how, like, Valve sponsored, Valve supported, right? But they were made by like third party, like it was mostly Gearbox who made these, you know. But like all of the fucking goofy, you know, mods that were purchased by Valve to make money from, bro, it's horrible. I hate these. You know, and that goes to for TF2, CS2, and L4D2. And I hate these. I'm never gonna play these, you know. I'm a Half-Life fan. Half-Life is the peak in my opinion. Nothing will match the quality of Half-Life, the universe of Half-Life, bro. And Portal. Portal is absolutely beautiful as well. I love Portal as well, you know. Portal is actually my first Valve game I ever played and finished. I finished it in 2016. It was my first Valve game. You know, it was awesome. Portal is actually what got me into Half-Life, you know. So, or what I meant to say is what got me into the Valve's ecosystem. So, you know, because I had my friends telling me, hey man, wanna try TF2, wanna try fucking L4D2? No, I don't. Fuck off. These games suck, bro. They're using Half-Life assets outside of the Half-Life universe, which I think is not fitting. And also I wanted to say, Riley SV, please fix these man guns, they don't shoot. These emplacement guns do not work. None of them work. I'm probably gonna tell that to Riley SV on this week's stream, 4 days. Anyways, yeah. You know, the only fan-made games I like are for the Half-Life universe. Obviously I love Garry's Mod, you know, I love Entropy Zero series. I love like Half-Life 2 universe-related mods, especially where you can play as the Combine. These are great. Now, technically Garry's Mod is not really just for Half-Life, it's supposed to be a general sandbox running on the Source engine, but I think Garry's Mod should be primarily a tool for exploring the Half-Life universe, you know. Especially Half-Life 2. I'm just really... You can say I'm an elitist or a gatekeeper, you know. I kinda am. Not gonna lie, I am, but... yeah. really don't like, you know, I mean, look at this. For real, bro. That fucking Vietnamese guy or whatever that made Counter-Strike, he couldn't even get M4 right. First of all, why is the ejection port on my side? Why is it ejecting the empty shells into my face? And look at the reload animation. Fucking hell, why do you pull the forward assist? You gotta be shitting me. You genuinely gotta be shitting me. This is what people are celebrating, by the way. These guns are from like what, Counter-Strike Source, I think. You really support the guy that couldn't even get a gun right. I was like, oh, well, I fucked it up because I watched movies, bro. I was making a game about guns, meanwhile I knew shit about guns. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I made a game about shooting when I didn't even know how to reload something as mundane as a AR rifle, you know. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes absolute sense. Sure, Bobby, sure. I know I might sound like an asshole and a lot of people are gonna call me an asshole. I honestly don't care. This is my channel. I wanted to vent. If I want to vent it, then I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I'm gonna do it no matter what because I fucking can. And like, what are you gonna do about it? You know? So... I'm a Half-Life purist. It's gonna stay that way and I don't care, you know? Half-Life is the peak. You know? The Source engine belongs to Half-Life 2. Gold Source belongs to Half-Life 1, and Source 2 belongs to Half-Life Alyx. It doesn't belong to fucking Wallet Strike 2. Yes, Wallet Strike, because it literally strikes your wallet. It drains your wallet to buy all of these bullshit ugly skins that literally do nothing but only you can flex. You know, you can flex with all of your fucking Russian and Ukrainians, you know. Oh look, I got what, AK-47 Asimov, you know. I'm the biggest boss. I don't give a shit. You don't know Half-Life. You don't know what allowed your game where you flex your skins to exist in the first place. Yeah, well then I'm not gonna talk to you, you know. These communities are so oblivious, you know, so oblivious to what started them. These assholes that played the most of the time don't even know what Half-Life is. They're like, yeah, Valve is all about CS or TF. Yeah, Valve is the company that made TF and CS and nothing else, bro. Like, are you serious? So pissed right now, man. So pissed, low-key. Yeah. I wanna come to them and like shoot these motherfuckers in the head like this, you know. You don't even bother to learn, you know, like to explore what gave your life. You know, Source 2 doesn't belong to CS2. CS2 is fucking bullshit. Fuck that game, I hate it. See, Source 2 belongs to Half-Life Alyx. It is what gave Half-Life Alyx life. CS2 is just a cheap export, you know, just so that Valve can, you know, compete with what, fucking Valorant, and that's it. Source engine doesn't belong to CSGO and shit. Source belongs to Half-Life 2 and Garry's Mod. You know? Gold Source doesn't belong to fucking Ricochet and well, I mean, Ricochet is technically a Valve game, so I probably shouldn't hate on that, but it doesn't belong to Counter-Strike 1.6, 6.7, 1.67, no. Gold Source belongs to Half-Life 1 and its expansions. these engines are made for Half-Life. This is what gave, you know, all the Half-Life series its life. You know, they don't belong for some shitty ass community made mods made by dumbasses who couldn't even get a gun right. You know. What is Left 4 Dead 2 about exactly? You just kill zombies, that's it. It looks like a fucking generic American zombie killing, zombie apocalypse comedy. I can do that in Gmod. See? I don't need to buy a whole ass another 13 something euro game. I don't know how much it costed. I have both Left 4 Dead. I really regret buying them. I only bought them for Garry's Mod content because I was curious what it has. I think some add-ins wanted it, but bro, why would you even put Left 4 Dead content into the Half-Life universe is what I'm wondering, you know, but yeah, well anyways, it really all comes down to Valve just wanting to make money and abandoning the community and just purchasing non-Half-Life, you know, engine, just like generic games built with Half-Life 2 assets and nothing else, you know. So screwed up. So messed up, man. Well, anyways, I guess for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, and goodbye.